It's Lauren and welcome to our 1 month update. This is going to be a 1 month update for myself and Cade here. He's interested in looking at his crib over there and he has the hiccups, so that's what's going on with him. But this video is kind of late. He's actually 6 weeks and 1 day old already. Oh my gosh, so I'm a little bit behind the game on our monthly updates, but I'm going to kind of backtrack and talk about his first month of life. And then month 2 will just be in a couple weeks here. But I'll touch on Cade and then myself for a month postpartum. So Cade was born at 9 pounds and 4 ounces. He only dropped down 3 ounces, so his lowest weight was 9 pounds and 1 ounce. At his 2-week appointment, he was already 9 pounds and 11 ounces. So definitely he had surpassed his birth weight, so we were happy with that. We are completely done supplementing with formula. Yay! You don't care. He is completely on breast milk now, which is something I'm proud of. Still having a little bit of struggles with nursing, and I'm going to touch on this in a little bit here. That has to do with his tongue tie and possible lip tie. So yeah, just kind of painful nursing off and on, really depends on his latch. He has a little bit of an inefficient latch, but he's still getting enough. He's gaining weight. There's some nursing sessions where I just have to clench my fists and grit my teeth and get through it, but other times it is completely fine and not painful. So we're working through it, and I'll talk about his tongue and his lip tie here in a second. But yeah, he's still gaining weight really well. He is our chunky little boy. Can you look at the camera? Huh? Yeah, hi, welcome. So he's gaining weight, he's meeting all of his diaper counts and everything, and overall he's really happy and healthy. Aren't you, buddy? As far as sleeping goes, he is a pretty good sleeper, you guys. We are blessed with that. We're just kind of starting to get into more of a bedtime routine. He used to just kind of go to bed with us late at night, whether that was 10 or 11 o'clock. But that just wasn't happening anymore. He was getting grumpy late at night. So we start putting him down about 7:30, 8 o'clock. There's some nights where Teddy works until 8 o'clock. So it's basically he walks in the door and we put him down together. There was about a week of time, I think week 3, maybe in his 4th week, where he did not want to be swaddled anymore. He would just fuss and fuss when you swaddled him, and he would ninja his way out of the swaddle, and he just wanted his arms free. So we're like, okay, maybe he just doesn't like being swaddled anymore. Some babies don't. And he was sleeping decent, and then there was a night or two where he didn't sleep at all. He would startle himself awake, and it was just a hot mess, and the second we re-swaddled him, he was out like a light. So I don't know. He just couldn't make up his mind there, but we are swaddling him, and he is only waking up about 2 times at night. He probably falls asleep, officially for the night around 9 o'clock, and then we probably get a 4 or 5 hour stretch out of him. He'll wake up around 1 or 2, and I'll change him and nurse him, and he'll go right back to sleep, and then he'll wake up again around 5 or 6. And then a lot of times, because I'm still on maternity leave, we'll go back to sleep and not emerge from the bedroom until 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, which is completely fine. But obviously when I do start work back, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow, then at that 6 o'clock feeding, we'll be up for the day. Obviously he can go back to sleep once we get to work/daycare. As far as development goes, he is strong. He is very strong. He can pretty much hold his head up, for short periods of time until he starts flopping and going everywhere. Another huge milestone, you guys, is he rolled over 1 day shy of being 4 weeks old. he rolled over from his belly to his back. And at first I thought it was just kind of a fluke. Maybe like I set him down more on his side, or like he like pushed off of me as I got up or something. So I like put him back on his belly and he did it again. And he has been rolling over consistently since then, which is insane. Like, slow down, buddy. You're only a month old. Oh, big yawns. Yeah, hi. So yes, he can roll over now, and he is just putting weight on his legs when you kind of stand him up, and he's starting to track and kind of like follow faces and voices, which is fun, making eye contact with him. Haven't gotten any smiles out of him yet, but I think we're close. We are cloth diapering, and it is going really, really well, and I really, really like it so far. I probably do diaper laundry maybe every 2 or 3 days. He's finally fitting into some of the bigger, like the one-size diapers that we have, which is nice because we only had a handful of the newborn diapers, and so when he was in those earlier, I was doing laundry like almost every day, every other day. So it's nice that he can fit into the one-size diapers so we can stretch out the washing a little bit. It'll be interesting to see if I still like it when I go back to work. We'll have to see about that. But so far, you know, being home on maternity leave, I can do laundry throughout the day, and it's going really well. And they're so adorable. Like, I'll insert some pictures here of him in some of his cloth diapers, but they're just so cute. I can't get over them. And, you know, with the amount of diapers that we go through, we're definitely saving money, which is nice. Isn't it, buddy? In his first month of life, he has gotten 3 baths. His first one was on day 8. His umbilical cord fell off on day 7, which is kind of early, I think. But, yeah, so we got his first bath, and he's had 2 other ones since then. He's just, I don't know, he doesn't get dirty. He's not a huge fan of baths. You can see some footage on his first bath in like the 1-month montage that I'll be editing together. But yeah, kind of hit or miss on the bathing. I think that's about it as far as Cade's update. For Mama, for myself, 1 month postpartum, overall I'm feeling really, really good. Physically, my incision is pretty much healed. You know, it still is like that kind of like a bright pink color when like a scar is healing. You know, it'll take some time for it to become white. But overall, yeah, everything's healed shut. It's still a little bit tender over the scar, the incision. I can't feel anything, and that'll take some time for nerves to regrow and everything. Occasionally I'll get like a shooting pain, and I'm assuming that's, oh yeah, it's okay. Oh, you spit up everywhere. Mom life, holla. Yeah, occasionally I'll get some like a shooting pain, and I'm assuming that's like nerves firing, kind of trying to like regrow. Oh. I stopped taking my pain meds at about like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. The Percocet I stopped taking earlier. I was taking some ibuprofen still. But no more pain meds for me. The swelling in my legs, which I talked about in my 1 week update and kind of showed a picture, that was all gone by week 2. Thank God. Like, I kind of forgot what my ankles looked like. And my knees, it was, the swelling was insane. It was crazy. I stopped bleeding right before 4 weeks, so right towards the end of the month. And obviously the last week or so was super, super light. I was just able to wear like a panty liner. So I'm glad that is over with. That was kind of getting old. Wearing pads for like a full month. Super fun. My stomach, physically, I almost feel like my stretch marks on my stomach are more visible now. But obviously I know that's kind of just because the skin is like coming back together and it's not all big and stretched out anymore. The skin on my stomach actually peeled for a little bit, almost like a sunburn or just like super dry skin. So that was fun, just trying to like lotion that up and everything, and exfoliate it. Obviously it's still kind of like a big bowl of Jell-O at this point because I am 6 weeks postpartum. I did get the okay to work out. However, I have zero motivation to do that, so that's okay. It is what it is. Embracing my postpartum body and trying to accept it. And when I find the motivation and everything to work out, then maybe I'll do that, but not right now. As far as diabetes goes, things are going surprisingly well. I had an endocrinologist appointment at 1 month postpartum at 4 weeks. And my A1C was 5.4, which at the end of my pregnancy was 5.9. So things are going really well. I'm being a little bit more flexible as far as my blood sugars go. I don't want to have any low blood sugars like while I'm holding him and nursing him. And breastfeeding can make your blood sugar go lower. So kind of trying to steer clear of those and being a little bit more lenient on myself as far as like the top range of numbers. He's passed out now. You know, kind of allowing myself to like eat some cereal, which when I was pregnant, if I even looked at cereal, my blood sugar would go up. And you know, eat pasta and go out, and so being a little bit more lenient, but apparently I'm doing still a good job because my A1C tells me that. So that was good to hear. And obviously got to take care of myself so I can take care of him the best I can. As far as breastfeeding goes, things are going pretty well. Like I said, we're not having to supplement with formula anymore, which is nice. I'm producing just a little bit more than what he is drinking throughout the day. So I'm able to pump and kind of start a freezer stash, which is nice. As far as actual nursing goes, I'm having some pain on and off, kind of depending on how his latch is and everything. He does have a tongue tie and a possible lip tie. Now, if you don't know what a tie is, the part that connects your tongue to the bottom of your mouth, that thing, that stretchy thing, his is too tight and too close to the tip of his tongue. So he can't fully extend his tongue out of his mouth. He can't like maneuver it very well, which is what they need to do to form a good latch. And same thing with his lip tie. This little, that stretchy thing that connects your lip to your gums. His is, again, too tight, too low. I think he has an exam actually this Thursday coming up. In 2 days here. So when he was 8 days old, his pediatrician actually revised his tongue tie. However, she didn't clip it back far enough. She just made like the tiniest little notch, which didn't do anything in the first place really. And then as far as aftercare and like tongue stretches, which you need to do, are crucial, what I know now. She told me that they are not necessary because he was so young and that he would be crying and kind of stretching his tongue himself. Now I know better because I have done thorough research. So yeah, his tongue, whatever she did clip, is now reattached. And we do have an appointment coming up with a pediatric dentist, a very, very highly recommended one as far as ties go. And he will probably have to redo his tongue, and I want him to take a look at the lip as well. So that's where we're at with that. I'll probably end up doing a whole separate video on his tongue and his lip tie and kind of our revision process and how everything is going with that, and kind of give an update on nursing and everything. So be on the lookout for that video. And that's really all I can think of for 1 month. He spits up a lot. Did I mention that? Burp cloths, which are the cloth diapers, like the Gerber diapers, are a godsend. They're literally littered all over our house. Oh, it's okay. Mr. Grumpy here says it is time to go and we're losing light here. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be on the lookout for more videos. Oh, don't start. Oh, don't start. It's okay. It's okay. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. This is how we end videos. Go kiss. Nope. Not happening. I'll see you guys then for my next video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.